highest wise angels to guide me always to use this deck for the greatest good to others with insights, wisdom, compassion, and genuine authenticity. And deep truth. Thank you for being here. I decided to bring my desk outside in nature, bringing myself back to nature. I feel also for our Sagittarius and Libra season, a lot of this coming back to nature, coming back to your true essence, Sagittarius. Let's get into this reading. Some keywords to remember during Libra season. Transformative is one of them. Innovative, pragmatic. I really love these words. And I'm also gonna just slow it down with the cards, just go one by one. Excuse me. First card up. You guys, I feel like the theme is finding grounding spot where you feel most yourself. Perhaps maybe in your element. I just somehow migrated out here in nature. I felt the need to do it out also, and I cleansed, purified everything today. Cleaned, organized. I cleaned the back, and before I wanted to do this reading, and I always have a story, I know I do. I'm just gonna get to the reading. I'm sorry I talk a lot. But the theme here, Sagittarius, is finding a grounding spot. And I really love that because it's the perfect time to ground ourselves in our thoughts, perhaps, our ideas. Seven of Cups. Major Arcana, the Magician. A lot of energy coming in here. Very feisty. A lot of fire, as always. Having to turn things around and perhaps this time making it your place, your space of comfort, Sagittarius and Libra season. A lot of expressive, deep truth, expressive expressions, my bad. Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Being pragmatic in a certain situation with a specific person, putting all of your energy, perhaps, and maybe creating a healthier space for both you and this person. But this is, I feel, also has a lot to do with putting all of our energy on creating a healthier space in work, at home, and also our inner home. And so what happens when all of this is aligned, and by the way, Sagittarius, everything that's been happening with me lately, I feel, is completely aligned. And I feel like also that the energy of following synchronicity, to keep in mind that two matters. Following your intuition and following your inner guides, most importantly. Do what you are good at, Sagittarius. And that is always smiling through certain situations. Deja vu. Everything in time. I'm gonna drink some water here. What is it we're being pragmatic about, and what situation are we being pragmatic about? Also, what we can do to use this to our advantage, Sagittarius. I feel a lot of the transformation that is occurring at this time. This is when, in moments when we are perhaps eating alone while everyone else is asleep, in times when you know you need rest and away from society and people and things and places, and that in these moments we find the treasure in, or perhaps the enrichment in what the moment is telling us. Perspective also, maybe in a different perspective at this time, Sagittarius. But most importantly, having to find the grounding spot, the place where you feel most yourself and at your best self, your essence. And that at this time, we are having to break patterns and having to turn that around. Refining behavioral patterns, refining in how we speak and how we move, refining our vocabulary. Coming back to what feels more sustainable. This is like a long-term, different path, more long-term stability in our structure as well. A time to get cozy and practicing on self-reflection. Most importantly, surrounding ourselves with people who keeps us and gives us the balance that we need. Justice. Any other messages here, Spirit? Question to reflect at this time, Sagittarius. Which resources do you tend to cling to. Any other messages? This is our dedication on time, Sagittarius. Using time, making time for grounding in every possible way. Balance. A lot of refining, tuning up in every aspect. Seeking perhaps a deeper, more meaningful, purposeful path. Queen of Wands, the Knave of Pentacles is coming back to what feels more worthwhile in your inner world and your outer space, your environment, the place where you feel most yourself. And although it has been a little dark and feel a little dark, the darkest part also is to be honored and to come back out of it refined as you are. And grounding, most importantly. Practicing self-compassion. Making time to soothe. I love Libra season. I love everything that it brings and everything that comes with having to reflect on a lot of our emotions that are coming up. And although it may feel very dark and deep, also those things are to be honored. Creativity, inspiration, art, music, these are things that we come back to because these are things that are most what fulfill our soul, our spirit when it has been shattered. We are not our thoughts. Some notes also that I have written down here. Sagittarius, we are not our thoughts. And although this sometimes is useful, it is suggested to leave it be and let go and just be. A lot of refining and soothing for this season, Sag. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Thank you for letting me do this reading, and I'll see you in the next reading. Info all in the description box. I wanted to use this deck. This is my very first deck I've ever bought. I'm so happy to be using it. Meh. I'll see you guys later. Have a wonderful Libra season. Bye.